And you moved to Miami for a week and then moved back.
Well, I got kicked out of Miami because I went to 11 and I took off all my clothes.
That was really weird.
But I thought that was a vibe. I haven't really partaken in club culture, so I always assumed it was like kind of the thing is you go and you get drunk and then you take all your clothes off. And also the bathroom line was really long and I did piss in the booth me and my friends got. But again, if I'm paying for a booth, why can't I piss in the booth?
Why don't you just piss on the floor?
Piss on the floor.
What's up?
Like literally nothing. Oh, Drew on the last episode made fun of me for making the kitchen dirty. I came back and there was mold in the dishwasher, and I'm gonna insert the picture. And I don't want to know his defense. It's just crazy because like to get online and say that I'm dirty and then I leave the kitchen dirty.
It was your dishes. I did all of your dishes. I loaded it up and then I took those dishes out. Those were Josh's fucking dishes. I put them in there. I started the dishwasher. The thing didn't open because I didn't close it right or whatever. You gave me the tutorial, but I did 3 loads of your dishes. So
that's crazy because I didn't leave mold in my dishes. So you put
you did actually you did in the fucking sink when I was pouring out your 6-month-old coffee cups. Globs of gunk.
Oh my god. Okay. Also, they're not that old. Hello. Actually, they are pretty old because like I feel like oat milk and almond milk take longer to curdle over than regular milk.
God, it's
and
like
it is
slime.
Really gross. I don't know if anybody has
borax-free slime tutorial, and it's just literally leave almond milk in a mug in your sink. That is for so nasty. 2 weeks.
It is disgusting. Like it is disgusting. The texture it becomes. Also, I don't know if anybody else has experienced this because like obviously growing up drinking expired milk, classic. Drinking expired almond milk, like obviously nothing expired and curdled is good, but expired almond milk literally tastes like acetone, like a tampon was resting in acetone, but like a clean tampon. Like all the things that they fearmonger me about what's in the tampons and what's going in my bloodstream, it literally feels like they put a cup of acetone with a bit of almond milk. That's what rotted almond milk.
Bleach-free tampons.
There is no such thing as bleach-free tampons. I actually don't know that. I take that back.
I think the ones you use that come in that like plastic container, I think those say bleach-free.
Yeah, the ones I usually buy technically bleach-free, but like I just don't believe it. Like I'm just like, how this tampon so clean though?
What are tampons?
It's literally like wadded up cotton, I'm pretty sure. But listen, I'm not the right person. I've never thought about what I'm putting in. I just put it in. I was told put it in, and I'm like, okay, I'll put it in. Like. Easy. There's a hole there for a reason.
Put it in.
You know, a lot of girls growing up.
It's Miss Rachel.
Oh. I've never seen Miss Rachel because I don't have the kind of family that watches what their kids have. I have the kind of family that puts an iPad in a kid's face and it's not YouTube Kids.
And they just watch like people dying on Instagram Reels.
Yeah, they just watch absolutely whatever comes up. I saw recently this woman talking to her kid and talking about how he was accidentally on the regular YouTube app and not the YouTube Kids app. Mm-hmm. And that greened me out because I don't think any child in my family even knows that there is a YouTube for kids. Mm-hmm. Like they just know what YouTube looks like. Because I feel like also most parents don't even think about YouTube for kids. What's on there?
I think my niece uses regular YouTube too. And I scrolled through her feed one time. Mind you, she's starting pre-K this year. And it was the most rotted shit I've ever seen. Like ballerina cappuccino or some shit like that. It's like Italian brain rot. Like it was fucking
wait, I was at someone's house and they had looked up Italian brain rot. It was on my friend's house. They were looking up on TikTok Italian brain rot, and that's never crossed my mind because I've thought about the gay accent in different languages, but I've never thought about brain rot in other languages.
Oh, once like something goes international, it becomes a thing that everybody can play with. Like Italian brain rot is here in America, and I've been off like social media for real for like 2 months, and I have no fucking idea. For the first time in my life, I feel very unk-coded because like I wasn't there for the conception and the genesis of this brain rot. And I know all brain rot. I've literally
what's like
invented brain rot. It's literally just like AI generated photos of like cappuccinos that are dancing like ballerinas and like fucking like crocodiles that are made out of watermelon and shit. It's like called like crocodilo watermillo or some shit like that. Like it's really fucking crazy.
I feel like we talked about this before because when Skibbity Toilet,
haven't.
also this raw is crazy. But when we've talked about like Skibbity Toilet and how we think that is like the most undesirable and like unfunny thing ever, but half of the shit we were consuming as kids was really unfunny and not that interesting. It's
like it's that, and then it's the name.
They're selling toys of it.
My mom,
Walmart is selling toys of this.
My mom knew about Italian brain rot before I did, and she was explaining it to me, and she was like, it's actually really cute. Like the videos of the cappuccinos dancing are really cute, and the song is really sweet. And I like literally, it does not resonate with me at all. And so you know what I did is I called my like 12-year-old nephew, and I literally like sat on the phone with him for an hour, and I was like, what are the kids saying in class right now? And it's chicken jockey, like that is like
okay,
rotten.
That's from Minecraft.
Yeah, the Minecraft movie. And then they're saying ballerina cappuccina. They're still saying huzz and bruz. What
were we
shit.
saying? Like shoes. Like that was our vibe. Like what was our vibe? It's like you have to get the like orange.
Mine was like poop, and it was 21. Like 21.
Oh, 21.
The modern day version of that is like chudai, but it's like
Chudai.
Yeah, but it's like a gay porn Twitter thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's like, but it's all
I learned
robots.
so many things from my friends.
It's
like,
AI robots. Like it's like accounts that like are crazy, and they'll just say like chudai or something. I don't know what the fucking word is. I just never have seen it ever once in my life. So it's like I really don't understand
you're
it.
accidentally saying something crazy.
I think it's like water, like because they always have the squirt emoji next to it. Ew. Using emojis in like a real sexual tint, like
crazy.
that you're chopped. Like that's like those are our Egyptian hieroglyphics, and for you to deface them in that way is really chopped. Drumoji coming soon, guys. Drumoji is coming very
just
soon.
Like at this point, I mean, I have it, so it's like I've had it. I've had it for so long. I still use it, but like we need an update. The people who have it, we need an update.
Well, no, I turned off the beta, or the beta expired, so like no one has it. You just have the ones that you used
a lot. Yeah.
But the app doesn't exist right now. But yeah, I need to probably make more ? But Genmoji came in, and they really thought they were. See, that's the craziest thing.
Genmoji
Hold
saw
on.
Drumoji.
That's what I was gonna say. They really thought they could dethrone the king. Like they saw Drumoji like in the waves it was making in the media,
and the 9 downloads.
Yeah, the 9 downloads, and they said, "Oh, we gotta nip this in the bud real quick." And instead of reaching out to buy,
that's what they did to Kim Kardashian as well.
Instead of reaching out to buy, they thought they could dethrone the king by releasing their Genmoji, which is dog shit, by the way. Like real.
I can't lie.
Real.
Never touched Genmoji.
I don't have it.
Never updated to that.
I'm like, it's dog shit. I haven't used it once. Like, don't fucking try. But they tried to dethrone Drumoji. That's what I'm getting to.
And anytime anyone sent me a Genmoji, one, I'm completely offended because the way Genmoji thinks I look versus what I think I look like. No, I didn't need to know. Nat sends us
Genmoji versions of ourselves, and I'm like, oh wow, so I really am puggy. Like I really am wide faced. Like I really do got that Lily Rose Depp head, like that fucking Sabrina Carpenter head. Like no
Does
shade.
Sabrina
like
have a big head?
Oh,
she's got a big head.
But like no shade.
All that hair.
It's all the hair, no shade. We both have big heads.
Oh, yeah,
you have
a
giant fucking. You had a big fucking head.
Okay,
oh,
no, I
it's
asked
big
someone recently if I had a big head, and they said no.
Who said that? Who said that?
No, I think I technically do have a big head. Like, yeah.
No, we have big heads, and we ride for the big head community.
Yeah, I feel like usually people I gravitate towards have like heavier heads.
Mm-hmm. But it's not like, it does not, I mean, especially in your case, it does not indicate knowledge or like wisdom, My case, it does. But in your specific case, it's not because we're like...
But knowledge and wisdom can land on so many spectrums. It can land on the knowledge and wisdom of like life and how to navigate the world, but it can also land in just like, you know how to suck a mean dick.
Why was my head going straight to sex too? Because I was going to say the same fucking thing, bro.
If you're good as fuck at sex, you need to go to jail.
No, that's really fucking freaky and creepy.
Like somebody, when I hear about somebody who multiple people have hooked up with and all of them have good reviews, that greens me out because I think like, call me old fashioned, I genuinely think that like, I feel like all sex you have should be good if you're lucky, but to find someone you have great sexual chemistry with is like, oh my God, like I can't believe this is what all the fuss
think
is about.
sex should be mid the first couple times.
Oh,
that's
100%.
my hot take.
It has to be mid because it's like, what? I don't know.
If someone is good at sex right off bat, like really, you're a fucking
killer.
Freak.
You're the
need
killer.
to be locked up in jail immediately.
You're literally the killer. What do you mean you know all the buttons? You haven't been in this car, bitch. Like, why do you know what to do? And it's because you're a slut.
Someone cooked here. Someone cooked here.
I don't even think the someone cooked here makes sense anymore because we all have iPhones and we all see so much shit. So the someone cooked, like, you really can't even know if a bitch was there before. Like,
also, it's like someone cooked here and it's like a straight man that's like washing their ass crack. Remember when that was like a real thing online when like everyone washes their ass crack now, but like probably like 6 or 7 years ago, it was first starting to bubble up and like it was like a real thing that men weren't washing their ass crack. It's still
kind of like a conversation in terms of like they're still like but the thing is to even say it's like an overtly straight dude thing sounds crazy, but it really is because there's some dudes who are like, oh, it's gay to go between my butt cheeks. They're literally yours for a reason. You can go in there. You can go in there.
Drinking water is important.
You legally have the right to go right up your own butt. Like that's the only butt you can get between, like with no questions asked. And how are you not getting between your own cheeks? Like also out of pure curiosity, how are some of y'all not looking at your like genitals, looking at your butt? Like, do y'all have like? There's nothing out of curiosity.
And what's fucking crazy is like they don't have people in their life. Like I'm in your life, and I look at your like discharge panties, and I'm looking at the coloration.
Before we go to bed, well, sometimes I get caught up because sometimes it's like, wow, the discharge is like, it's kind of like
I found out about
it's like a yogurt land situation.
It's really fucking creepy sometimes. It's like brat.
Yeah.
It's brat.
Oh yeah, my brat underwear.
Yeah.
But the new age brat.
The cover.
Discharge brat. That's my
the period panty brat cover. But
we took that joke from Orion.
Yeah, that was Orion's joke. But I found out about period panties today because I saw a video, or a couple days ago, I saw this video of this guy like thinking he was being like cute and funny and like had this girl's like panties and like put them on his head, and there was just like a giant brown stain on the vagina area, and like she was like, oh, my stain. And I went to the comments and I was like, oh, she's about to get ripped to shreds. And all of the comments were like from girls being like, he had no idea that those were her period panties. Like,
I feel like that usually becomes an accident, but you always have the panties that are like, you want to guess the color of my underwear? Stains.
It's brown.
Like, that's like literally the period underwear is like the underwear that one day you just accidentally laughed too hard and like, you literally just shoot out some extra lining and that becomes your pair. And I don't want to throw them away because like a stain never hurt anybody. I will say though,
a stain never bothered me anyway.
I'm just like not the kind of person to throw away underwear for a stain. Like I don't like I kind of have like
you do have skid mark underwear. You got duty marks in all of your white underwear.
Well, no. If it comes from the butt, the stain must flow.
No. you're backtracking.
But yeah, to clarify, every day at the end of the night, I take off my underwear and I leave it by Drew's bed, and by the morning he's
like
done.
A dog.
Like I don't get to stand around while he like examines underwear.
You really do just sleep in my bed now.
I know it's bad. I sleep in Drew's bed every night.
We really like have. I think since living in the new house, have slept in my bed more than you've slept in your bed.
Your bed is just so comfy.
It's literally a movie.
I love your bed.
It's so good.
Also, like it's really bad because I like to switch my sheets often, and I just came back from Miami, and because I've been like going back and forth between like here and Miami more often this year, I haven't been changing my sheets because I get back and I'm like, why would I change my sheets? There's a clean bed downstairs with my man in it waiting to keep me warm. So I'd rather do that.
I keep you warm.
But yeah, no, I need to start sleeping alone because I've been realizing I haven't spent any time alone in kind of a long time. Like I haven't been like fully alone. Like I had 2 days this year where I purposefully isolated myself, but I am constantly around people all the time, and that's because I'm so derealized. I need to be distracted because if I'm left alone, I have to remind myself that I'm alive, but not in like a soul trapped in my mind kind of way, but like remembering that I have blood flowing through my veins. Like when I'm driving sometimes,
I can feel my blood.
I don't feel anything in my body, and I'm like, there's no way there's stuff in this body. There's no way there's things
while
under
driving
here.
that is a natural, like, because we like the act of driving is so unnatural that we probably experience like a trauma response every single time we drive because like, our brains are not wired to drive.
Well, that's also
but laying
the
in
only
bed
time
you
I'm
shouldn't.
usually alone.
Yeah.
But also sometimes when I no, I'm not gonna go down there because I'm gonna start scaring myself.
Have you heard of the ugly for ugly trend?
You for you?
No, actually, it's you for you.
No, that's funny.
It's actually them for them. The audience.
Me when I started a
period.
non-binary dating app.
Them for them. But ugly for ugly has been this trend happening on Grindr where people will make like, mask for mask. And it's just like, girl, like get a grip. It's ugly for ugly. And like people will message and like interact with people that are mask for mask or just in general, and they'll read their bio and it's like ugly for ugly, and these people will respond back and be like, girl, I'm not fucking ugly, and it's just basically calling you this person ugly or this person ugly.
Hey, I feel like we would get along because we're both ugly.
Yeah, we should hook up. Ugly for ugly.
No one is ugly. Oh. Top 10 biggest lies I've ever said.
We wanted to take a quick break to thank one of today's sponsors, Rocket Money. Y'all, I am a serial free trial user and forgetter. It is one of my worst habits ever. Oh, it's so bad. One time I was subscribed to Club Penguin for 5 whole years, Club Penguin Premium. Anyways, Rocket Money in my adult life has been so vital in going through and deleting all of those silly little subscriptions that I forgot were free trials. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. The Rocket Money dashboard gives you clear views of your expenses across all accounts. You can easily create personalized budgets with custom categories to help keep track of spending. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/intercom today. That's rocketmoney.com/intercom. rocketmoney.com/intercom. Hey guys, we wanted to take a quick break to thank one of today's sponsors, ZocDoc. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. For a hypochondriac like me, ZocDoc is literally the GOAT. The second I see or feel something wrong with my body, I am on ZocDoc looking it up. And it's also insane how many specialties ZocDoc covers, because like the most obscure, weird, like little thing that I have wrong with my body, there is a specialist on ZocDoc. Specifically, like I've been dealing with eczema recently. We're going to a dermatologist, and the craziest part is I was able to go within 24 hours of booking my appointment. I think you can typically make an appointment between 24 and 72 hours of booking, which is tea. You can even score same-day appointments. We use ZocDoc, and you should too. Stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/intercom to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/intercom. ZocDoc.com/intercom.
Well, I found, damn, I have a lot of notes. Okay. The first thing I want to say is I want to admit something that I've never said on camera, but I've only thought about this because I have siblings who are like a bit younger than me and they're finally getting into like the real throes of a relationship, let alone as because of my upbringing, I do think, and I think you two we're like anxiously attached people. So
Me
the
and
idea
Orion were literally, because Orion spent the night last night and we were talking about like attachment styles last night. Also, girl, you freaked the fuck out last night, by the way. Enya fell asleep in 0.5 seconds, and me and Orion were being loud as fuck. All of the lights were on, and like Enya fell asleep. Like, girl, I was like, damn, she like nodded off like she was on a fucking perk.
It's because y'all were drinking last night, and I was like, yes, I'm one of the girls too. I'll drink, and I had some of a White Claw, and because of my fucking Prozac, it literally like when y'all came back in because I overheard y'all saying something, and I woke up. I swear to God, I was
oh my God,
dead asleep.
Yeah, right.
No, I swear on my mother's urn. I swear on my like grandpa's death.
Enya
I
faked asleep, and then she heard the conversation we were talking about, and she shot right up, and she was like, "Wait, who's getting a boob job?"
No, I was really nodding off.
No,
it's
she was
actually
asleep.
bad. That's why I was like, "Can we move down to your room?" Because when we were in my bed and I laid down, especially after eating, like. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pass away, and then we went downstairs and I knocked out. But I don't remember after that. Like,
but she was like falling asleep, and me and Orion were literally just talking loud as fuck. I found a therapist, by the way, guys. Really exciting moment. We'll see if it works. I have a consultation for free to see if we're a good fit. But
I haven't spoken to my therapist in a few months, and she texted me and was like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, and then and you're just laying there, and me and Orion are talking, and she goes, and then the fucking like jerks hard as fuck, and literally hits Orion in the face.
I actually hit her?
You literally hit her.
When she was saying that, I thought she was joking, because I was like, what are you talking about?
No, you literally like went and like hit her in the fucking cheek.
I didn't know that. When she said that this morning, I was like, what are you talking about? I thought y'all were trolling me, but I don't remember.
No, and you got so mad when we told you. We were like, yeah, Enya, like, damn, Enya, chill. You freaked out. You just hit Orion. And then you were like, shut up. Like, no, I didn't. Like, no. And then like literally in 5 seconds, you were asleep again.
You know what I did the other day too? I slept over at a friend's house and I woke up and the first thing I said was, she was like, dude, you were talking in your sleep. And I remember interacting with her that morning, and I woke up and she said the first thing I said is like, the shell kitten heels are the most popular right now. And like, that's what I said. And then she was like, what? And I was like, can you shut up? I'm talking in my sleep. You know I'm talking in my sleep. Stop talking back to me. And then like, she said she kept talking to me because she was like, wait, is she like trolling me? Like, she couldn't tell because it was also in the morning. It was like 9 a.m.
Girl, it was 2 p.m.
No, when I'm in Miami, I unironically sleep so long there, and it didn't that day. I think that day I did sleep until 2 because I woke up and we talked about me sleep talking, and then I knocked back out, which I guess is like a reoccurring thing for me. But I was like, I was so mean to her. She said that. I was like, can you shut the fuck up? Like, you know I'm fucking sleep talking. Like, fuck. Like, and I was like doing that. And I like turned back over. And then I was like, no, but this shell, you know, it's the shells is for the kids' shells. And then I just like knocked back out. And then when I woke up, she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I don't know. I didn't have a dream.
The Chanel kitten heels.
Yeah, I didn't have a dream with heels in it. I guess I just woke up and that's what I think I was having a dream about trends. Like, I think in my dream, I had seen somebody predicting trends, and somebody predicted that like shells would be a trend in kitten heels, and I was like, shells. Well, because you don't know this because you're not a gear. But last year there was like that viral skirt that had shells all over it, and girls really wanted it. It was super expensive, so a bunch of people started DIYing it. But it was a skirt just covered in shells that made the most noise ever, and it was like like when they moved around. No, literally ad libs for the Beyonce album. And I think I was just having a dream about that, but I guess now I like sleep talk and interact in my sleep.
No, you sleep hit.
Okay.
But I did roll over and grab Orion, and then realized I grabbed Orion, and like when, oh my God, and then I rolled back and turned around. I have a big bed now.
My favorite sleeping story is when I turned over and like hugged Orion and held her for a second, and then I opened my eyes and I like realized it was her, and she said I opened my eyes and went, and then just like turned back over and like went to sleep.
It's so real. Okay, well, a power outage, I decided like I've like like a power outage caused by a storm specifically is like the greatest feeling in the world. And I've only had positive experiences with that, except once when I was like 4. When I was like young, I had really, really bad asthma. I don't know if I told you that, but like I literally like there were several times where I like almost died. I like grew out of it, but we were in a power outage and like it was so cute. Like my mom and me and Madeline and all my siblings like gathered in the living room and we lit all of the candles in the house and it was so pretty. And like Jared and Sam and Jody were doing like homework by the fireplace and like me and Madeline were chilling. And then I just started having like the gnarliest panic attack. Like I was probably like 4 and I like vividly remember like like I could not breathe and I had a nebulizer. And yeah, it's like this thing that you like put on your face and it like pumps albuterol and like whatever else, steam in your fucking lungs. And like
oh my god, my parents would use that shit on me, like not exactly that, but like the Vicks version or like machines like that when I was congested. And I want one of those again so bad. But my sibling or my little sister Sophia needed that a lot growing up because she had to get her tonsils removed. She had like a lot of congestion and tonsil issues. So she was always like choking on her mucus and shit. So they would have to put her in that little mask. And I was so jealous too because they put that little medicine, the little like clear thing in it, like the drops. Maybe it is the same thing because I never got to use it. I only got to use it if I was really sick. But my sister got to use it all the time and I was so jealous because it felt like an alien contraption like from the movie and I was like, I'm sick.
It literally is. But it was battery powered and we ran out of batteries and like you're supposed to be able to plug it into a wall. So I remember like sitting in candlelight power outage, like literally not being able to breathe and like begging my mom for my nebulizer. Like I want my nebulizer. Like I need my nebulizer. I need it. And I'm like, like literally choking out and she did not know what to fucking do. And eventually like the spasm passed or whatever the fuck, my airways like cleared up or some shit. But like I literally thought I was gonna die.
I think the closest I've gotten to that feeling is maybe like in a steam room with too much steam in it, and I go in there and then for like I try to be cool because I can't fuck with a steam room. I try to be chill and like, oh, steam room, so sexy. But without fail, every time I enter a steam room, I like,
they're full of
by reaction for some, I want to like suck in all the air to get my body acclimated to it. And then I feel like I start choking on the steam. And then I try to act chill because usually when you enter a steam room, especially at like a gym or something, there's people in there. So I'll go in trying to act chill and I'll go and sit down and like hold myself and try to like regulate my breathing. But then I am convincing myself that I'm going to throw up and like knock out because it's too much steam and then I run out.
I really like, you can't go to a steam room in LA as a man.
So much sperm.
No, sperm, spunk, mold, and cruising booze is super cruisy.
Well, I found something we need to go to, and it's a musical, but it's furries, and it's like,
that sounds fucking
they're in
lit.
furry costumes. Like they're in there.
Oh, we need to go to this. No, see, I love furries. I'm not even kidding.
Spain's Got Talent. Why can't they do America's Got Talent? Does America not fuck with furries?
Sydney Sweeney farted at the Met Gala.
No, she didn't. Did she really?
I don't know.
Is that like a rumor we're trying to start?
I think so.
Sydney had bubbly guts at the Met Gala.
Yeah, Sydney Sweeney farted at the Met Gala.
Sydney was experiencing what Kai experienced at Coachella at the Met Gala.
Yeah.
Well, the thing I was going to admit earlier, which I never got around to, is although many years in therapy and working on myself, guys, sometimes I still fall too. When my first boyfriend, Roy, Roy. But actually, I'll just say, no, it's a really bad thing. And like me and him have talked about it, so I think it's fine. Also, like, I'm friends with the guy. It's all chill. We live our lives. Everything is amazing. We got very lucky in that sense. But when he first broke up with me, I threw myself on the floor, had a panic attack, and said that it hurt more than when my mom died.
They got you too, girl.
to be
Damn,
fair,
I forgot.
that lasted for about 10 minutes. I was having a panic attack. I was like, I'm going back to Miami. Back to Miami. You're breaking my heart. You're destroying me. I'm going to kill myself. And then about 10 minutes passed and I did stand up and I was like, I'm not going to Miami. I'm sorry. I'm just going to go home. And then I profusely apologized because that is a crazy
after
thing.
That.
I almost crashed the car.
Yeah, bitch.
But then we got back together. It's like classic breakup shit. But then we really broke up. And then, yeah, I just wanted to let that out there because all of my siblings have been going through it with relationships and like calling me and talking to me about it and then going on a tangent about how they feel crazy because they are crazy.
What I'm finding out is literally everyone is batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Like people hide it. People hide it better than other people, but everyone deep fucking down is a jealous, insecure, crazy person, myself included. Don't get it twisted. Like literally everyone is batshit fucking crazy. And maybe that's just the normal. And we've been programmed to think by the patriarchy that being crazy is like a bad thing, but it's not really.
Me trying to convince myself it's okay that I threw myself on the floor and
No,
it hurts
literally.
more than when my mom died. Drew crashing out, like the thing is,
I don't have
crashing
any-
out is just not as fun because like
Because you hate me.
no, because a man
And you switched up on me, by the way. We're not friends right now.
sadness and anger, I love you so much. But also, you know what it is? It goes back and forth because when I'm like having anxious freakouts over like shit that you can see clearly that I'm just like making
I'm
things
always
up.
there for you. I have never once not been there for you.
He makes fun of me. I don't know what this all is. I don't know what's all this then. Because literally
What's all this? I don't make fun of you.
I don't know what's all this then. Literally, like, but we need it. Like, I think that's like the way we
it's
all ground each other is
stabilizing.
literally like when one of us is freaking out over something and the other person can clearly see that they are going down the wrong path. You have to laugh. Because if you don't, like, bruh, if half of the shit you were anxious about, if I stood in Drew's face and I was like, girl, yeah, I'm scared too. Like, it would be a wrap. Like,
I would fucking kill myself.
girl, that's the realest thing I've ever heard. How did you even think of that? Like, I was even like, oh my God, how did you know that? Like, what?
I went on this like insane like doom spiral the other day about like
and it
Blue
was
Chew in hymns, and that's what I say every single time. Is I'm like, and like the craziest thing is it's real. Like it's fucking real. Like I can tell it's
no,
real
and then
this
he goes,
time.
and then if you like battle it a little bit, you kind of go, well, everything I say usually happens, so whatever. Like it's always,
never happened
It's always
once.
like almost like a threat of like you're either on the right side or you'll find out you're wrong.
You're
later.
either right or you're the off. Like you either stand with me or against me.
But I mean, that's, dude, in a moment of true, like now it feels more rare, but we've known each other long enough that you were there for when I was younger and like my anger, like my anger valve was so easy. And you just need somebody around who's like not scared to be like, girl, you're dumb. Which is, I think that almost kind of also is why friends butt heads a lot, or a lot of friend groups have all these, there's like this whole idea of, you see a friend group and like, oh my God, I wish I had that. But what you don't take into account is all friend groups. They really are like families and relationships. You are going to butt heads. You are going to like have to hear things you don't want to hear. But that's what makes friends valuable is you need somebody to look in your face and be like, girl, the person you have a crush on didn't just fly to the Russian bathhouse in New York. They're here and they like you.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Ian's video about the Russian bathhouse?
Oh, I did. I
fucking hate him.
Wait, while you find it, let me go to the restroom.
Hi.
How was your time at the Russian Turkish bathhouse?
It was fun. It was like really chill vibes. It was awesome.
He's so
What'd you do in
fucking
there?
funny, dude.
Not much. I kind of just like relaxed and it was a great time in there.
Holding his soggy bottom. Kai's office bottom.
Office bottom.
Soggy bottom.
He's in New York right now, so we should check his location to see if he's at the bathhouse.
Yeah, he might be at the bathhouse.
I love
really want to
bathhouses,
go.
though.
I really want to go so bad.
Is it for real like a cruising destination?
That's what I was asking one of my
I don't-
gay friends
I have
because
so
I
many
don't
homies
think
who
it.
go there.
I don't think it really is. Like I think it's become that like online, but in real life, I'm like I can't imagine like a bathhouse being that publicly known and gay men still wanting to like go hook up there, because the whole point of like bathhouses and cruising culture is that it's like secret and it's taboo and it's like a fun thing that gay men know about and only we know about. But I don't know. I don't think it actually is.
I mean, it kind of goes back into that thing. Remember when I was saying how I hate that the internet has given men a scope into women's culture and like ideology because it just makes them smarter at navigating around women? That's how I feel about the idea of like
no, I'm like
straight
people
dudes
should
finding
not
out
know
about cruising and like making jokes. Straight people making jokes about it, but cruising is literally like. Also, I just love the word cruising. Like such a good word.
We're going cruising.
Is it because it's like a chill passage with nothing but pleasure and joy?
Yes.
You know how, okay, this might get annoying, but I'm sure there's some people out there like, I'm doing good, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm sure there's some bitches out there who got diagnosed with OCD later in their life like I did. But it is really funny because it makes me like think about all the things that I'm like randomly scared of or sure of, and like the things that I think about all the time. I remember so vividly when I was like 6 or 7 on the news, on 7 News in Miami, they started talking about how a restaurant had gotten in trouble because they put hidden cameras in the bathroom. From that moment on, I have never walked into a bathroom without thinking that I am being watched somehow. When I pop a
toilets,
squat,
toilets have the automatic toilets with the red light. Those are all cameras.
I think those are cameras. And also, not only that though, like even if it's a random establishment, I think part of the reason I'm so obsessed with bathrooms, because if you know me, I love bathrooms. I don't just go to the bathroom to use the bathroom. I go into a bathroom and I look around, I take in the scenery, I scope out the scenery. Like bathrooms are very important to me. But without fail, I always think there's a camera in there. And I have the crazy person thought where like, if I have a freshly shaved butt and I'm like, because I don't sit on toilets unless I like have the time to like put paper down, so I usually do my squatting. There have literally been times where I have a fresh shaved butthole and I think to myself, I'm like, honestly, like respect. I guess whoever gets to see today literally gets a beautiful shot. And oh my God, I didn't tell you about this. When I was
your whispering eye.
Yeah, I get really scared. Like I'm genuinely convinced that there's like 18 videos out there of me in the bathroom because like
there probably are.
I think people put cameras, but that was just to point out that like genuinely since that I have never not thought about that because I'm like, wow, there are always cameras in the bathroom. They're right.
The cameras are in the bathrooms. The cameras are in the walls. The cameras are in your teeth actually. So pull your teeth out.
You should it's like what Shane Dawson.
Getting on two knees to propose.
No, it's not even
like that's so real.
Yeah, I was thinking of like the whole camera thing. Remember when he was like
the LiDAR or
like,
the what is it, the infrared map that like, scans your face,
which I guess I kind of do believe, but also like I just believe everything. Thank God I'm not like 70 or something, or like even in my 50s with an iPhone, because I understand how crazy people happen. Older crazy people happen because I see things on my phone, and whether I believe it or not, like it goes in there and it stays in there, and then without realization, it's in there. It's just in there, and I'm like, what if they are right?
And yeah, I've been seeing like people like that I'm friends with from like the age of 20 up until like 32, which I thought was like a safe age range to not fall for this. I've been seeing people fall for like AI like crazy on Instagram.
No, it's getting scary.
Like there was one of this like white lotus praying mantis that randomly so many people sent to me, which is like crazy. Hey guys, we wanted to take a quick break to thank one of today's sponsors, Shopify. Guys, you're scrolling on the internet, you're on a website, you're about to buy something, kind of dreading having to put in your card information, and then boom, you see the purple Shop Pay button and you celebrate internally, and it makes just the buying experience so much easier. Well, that store is powered by Shopify. And that's one of the many, many, many reasons we use Shopify. Shopify doesn't just make it easy to buy, it makes it incredibly easy to start a business no matter your experience. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started like Drew and Enya. Hello, emergency intercom. Also, Shopify has built-in marketing tools to help you find and keep customers. The dashboard is psychotically powerful and shows you all of your analytics, your demographics of your buyers. It helps with shipping, all that. It's really major. If you want to see less carts being abandoned, it's time for you to head over to Shopify, sign up for your $1 per month trial, and start selling today at shopify.com/intercom. Go to shopify.com/intercom, shopify.com/intercom. Okay, so Arby's, the food establishment, released nuggets.
No.
They released nuggets. I really want to try them.
I didn't know they carried chicken.
No, like beef nuggets.
Beef nuggets?
Yes.
That's fucking nasty.
And they're like
fried?
They're like red. No, they're not fried.
Can I see?
Well, the thing is,
you want them.
I want them badly, but where are all the squirrels? Have you been seeing squirrels around?
Literally last episode, you saw a squirrel in the tree. Squirrel! Squirrel, dude. I have ADHD as fuck. I just like it. Shiny. Light.
Shiny. No, that's squirrel meat. No, those are deer ankles. Those are Achilles tendons. Those are the fucking lips of a Cooter Bronson that fell off in the summer heat through a sundress, splatted on the ground, picked up off the fucking ground. Are those not beef curtains? Those are labias.
Okay. Chill with the beef, because I got some beef too.
Girl, I know. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah, I have like...
Deer ankles.
I have like my tips dyed for sure. That's disgusting.
It's ombre?
Yeah, this on the window is crazy.
I know, they look like raw testicles.
It looks like shit. It literally looks like dirt.
Why are they black?
They're charred. It's because it's to incite the Arby's customer who goes to Arby's for that smoky flavor. I don't like smoky flavors in food unless it's like for barbecue food only. Like, I don't make my meat smoky unless I am partaking in a barbecue-esque feast. I don't want my beef to literally taste like it smoked a cigarette before it got in my mouth. Like, that is nasty.
Literally.
And somebody out there is going to be like, smoky meat is the best. You keep your smoky meat to your fucking self. I got enough smoky meat around here because Drew doesn't wash his wiener.
Something I've been thinking a lot about recently.
I don't care. Oh, yeah.
You can't see up my skirt. I hope you can't see my balls falling out of my shorts. I really want to get on testosterone. If anybody has like a legal testosterone that they can give me, like the gel or something, like I really want to get big. My fitness journey is crazy fucking right now, y'all. Oh, I didn't tell you this. I'll tell you this later. Girl, what the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know. I thought you were going to like go in about your health and wellness.
Oh, you know what's crazy is there's this, like, you know, like, oh, like she's serving. Mm-hmm. Like, and you know how like Twitter like finds a way to like abstract everything into like the most like hilarious thought you've ever heard.
Are you going to talk about this turn 19?
Yes, turning 19 in Poland is literally like legitimately like one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Like, whoever conceptualized that in their fucking brain is literally a genius. Like, oh, Enya's turning 19 in Poland.
It's actually crazy too, because how does that just translate? Like, it really does. I guess one person explains it and then it goes on forever, because there's definitely people who say that someone turned 19 in Poland and they're just saying it. But it's kind of like
nachos.
It's kind of like the stuns and new selfie. Like I think a lot of people don't know that like the stuns and new selfie is from
Pop Crave.
Yeah, Pop Crave talking about what's her nuts. Donatella Versace.
Oh, is it Pop Crave?
Or I don't know, but it's like they were like Donatella Versace stuns or Madonna stuns in new selfie. Wait.
That fucking American Life song, me and Josh listened to it on the way home from karaoke last night. Legitimately the worst song I've ever heard. It is so bad. It literally sounds like a throwaway beat. Like the beat to that song.
No, it's
literally
it's
a Thomas Jefferson type beat. It's horrible.
It's like a fake Pop Crave said it.
Madonna stuns a new selfie.
Yeah, Modern Life or American Life by Madonna is to change my name. Will it get me
Go to the
far?
latte part.
Should I lose some weight? I'm gonna be a star.
I am not a Christian.
Dude, she was on
Girl,
it.
it was also 2009.
I can't even get on her though because like I get a double shot. It goes right through my body and you know I'm satisfied. I drive my Mini Cooper and I'm feeling super duper. Yo, it's telling me that I'm trooper and you know I'm satisfied. I do yoga and Pilates. And the room is full of hotties and I'm checking out their bodies and you know I'm satisfied.
God.
What are you talking about?
That was AI generated lyrics before AI
Before
existed.
it was even a thing, Madonna was the first person to access the part of her brain that could access
she
AI.
has access to quantum computing.
I feel like that's a kind of... Oh, no. I was going to say it's the kind of song I would write, but...
I saw someone talking about this, and this is like the realest thing ever, and I added a couple things to it. But before you try to come for me, like before you try to read me, make sure you have a hairline. Make sure both of your parents are alive. What else did I say?
So I'm out.
No, man, that's all I have. Make sure your parents are alive and make sure your hairline is in check.
Why the parents alive?
Because
you were
I will
thinking
go
of me?
there. No. I will go there. I will read you back to filth and I will be like, where are your fucking parents?
I do miss the like quick nature of my brain from like 17 to 21 because I was like
You were so quick at the
I was
mouth.
like you couldn't make me shut up and no one could tell me not to say shit, which I'm grateful for now, but damn, I was just so quick with literally destroying people, which is honestly a superpower that I think every person
so
who grows up in
jealous.
Miami gets.
I'm so jealous of people that can like
Be quick.
roast or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
I
it's
think
so
it really
bad.
is just growing up in Miami. You
You
must.
You learn or die.
You must have a comeback. You must speak immediately.
Wait, what's your like
Don't
read
let
on
time
me?
pass.
What's your read on me right now? My physical appearance, but don't like not my legs
Why not your legs?
because it's an easy.
No,
one.
I don't have anything to say about you. You look good. I genuinely think you look good. I don't know what I would say. If I had to say something, it would be like to your core.
Don't go there.
Should I go into your core?
Don't go into my core.
Let's get in your core.
No, don't go there.
But
I have abs now. I literally have
He
abs
does,
now.
yeah.
It's crazy, y'all. I've never had abs in my life. I've been like fucking eating 150 grams of protein a day.
me rolling my eyes because like abs are so easy. Like abs. Yeah, I have abs. No, I don't. I don't have abs.
You literally do have abs.
I do. Like the thing is, I want to get really strong because I want my arms to be really strong, but I don't want them to be like strong without me flexing
Should I
them.
put the picture of me on the podcast with my body tee?
Are you asking me if you should body check?
Yeah, should I body
Yeah,
check
do
on
a
the
quick body check.
Yeah, I'll do a quick body
It's
check.
deserved. It's deserved.
No, but notice how I got shirtless in karaoke last night.
I know. That was insane.
Well, no, the thing was, it was because the vibe in there was fucking insane. It was like, I don't remember what song was playing, but it was a weird fucking song. You were rolling a joint, which I've never seen you roll a joint in my goddamn life. And then like people were like dissociated and like freaking out. And then I was like,
Well, it's also because most of our friends at this point are like straight edge essentially, but maybe not by choice. Like all of us are like, my medication, I have a schedule, I have this. So like we can't get fucked up the way we used to. So now it really is just a room full of people like
sober minds.
Yeah, just like
sober minds doing karaoke.
I had the
no,
best
but I
time of my
turned that
life,
bitch
though.
up last night.
Yeah,
like
yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
I was there too.
Yeah, no, like I had that bitch turn. You missed Icona Pop, Charlie XCX.
No, I was there.
Or no, sorry, my opening Judas.
By opening. Oh, I missed the opening song.
My
Yeah.
opening number, Judas.
I know. That's the annoying thing about us going to karaoke is literally all of our
It's
friends
real.
are like, you missed this.
It's real. Like I take it very serious. I was like in the car with Josh, like scrolling through like Spotify, where I was like, okay, what's my 3-set track list gonna be? Like, okay, I'm gonna open with Judas, and then I'm gonna do I Love It, Icona Pop. I was trying to do Paper Gangster by Lady Gaga, but of course they wouldn't fucking have that song.
No.
To sign away my life to. That's like my favorite Gaga song right now. And then you put on Abracadabra for me and Josiah, and that shut that fucking bitch down.
Yeah, I really like. The thing is, I will say, not to like pat myself on the back, but I did come in there and I like added a vibe and an aura that was genuinely
green
necessary.
Aura with flies, bitch. You fucking stank like shit. You pulled up.
No, I
stinking.
literally showed up late as fuck, smelling like weed, and then pulled a bunch of weed out of my bag and started rolling up.
You had like a Cardi B grinder for some reason.
For some reason. Okay, next. Any other questions? I bought it in Miami because when I went to Miami, I lost all my weed, and then my friend had to give me weed, and then I had to go back to rolling loud.
I literally think, like from a very young age, like it's awesome that we were all taught don't be a tattletale. Like that's the realest shit. Like everyone collectively was like taught mind your own fucking business from a very young age, and it's like I honestly respect the shit out of that. Like don't be a tattletale. If you're a tattletale in adulthood, bitch, I will kill you with a fucking gun. Like get out of my fucking face. Like if like oh my God, if someone catches me in a lie, literally just let me embarrass myself. Don't call me out. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think it does depend on the lie too, because I can't stand a bitch who just will like butt in to be the person who's like right or something, unless it's like, I will say you do share information sometimes where I'm like, that is like, you are a misinformation spreader.
I love spreading misinformation.
Yeah, there are definitely some worlds where I'm like, somebody does.
Go watch like the first 25 episodes of the podcast. All I said on that fucking podcast was from the genesis that I was here to spread misinformation. Like that's literally all I am, is a misinformation machine, and I'm sorry.
We're just we're like the messengers. Like that's what it feels like, is we're the messengers, and we're just like it's a game of telephone that's gone really bad because we're too stupid to like actually like, because I will learn things and I can hold the information, but I will embellish the information with my
exaggerating.
own thoughts.
Like I'm really
like
gonna
any fact told to me, I will regurgitate, but I'll just like
also if something
fluff
just
it up.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, like,
it's a punch up. Like
you gotta like you have to like reel the people
like,
in with that information.
For
bro.
example, like if I spend a certain amount of money at someone's birthday party for their birthday party, like, and it's like, oh, like I spent like $200. I for real spent $200, bitch. I'm telling everybody I spent $500. like
Drew does do that. You do that. He'll be
it's
like,
like, it's
he'll be
not-
like, oh my God, this thing.
I just
was
spent like $10,000 and it was like $100. Like, like it drives me fucking insane. I hate spending money.
Well, I wouldn't do that. I don't lie about those kind of things.
No. See, what it gets lost in translation.
But like elaborate on that, because like you're weird. It's so weird.
I'm not a liar. I just am an exaggerator, and I'm 95% of the time in character. Like I'm doing a bit, and I think it's kind of got lost in translation over the past few years, where people think that I'm just like lying, but no, like it specifically to you think I'm like lying, but I'm like,
but we lie to each other all the time.
but it's like we both know it's a lie. It's not like a lie. It's not giving
just gotten
lie.
a bit better at like delivery. So
I know I'm like an actor, Boots. Like I really give actor. I really give actor.
I mean, no, you do. Yeah. And that's why we are going to be in Now You See Me Too. That is like actually fucking disgusting. Like it's disgusting. And especially with the fucking sounds, it is so fucking gross. Like, it is so nasty. Why
I'm
did that?
reclaiming it for my girls. Why the fuck? Wait, no. I want to know why, like, what the origin of this and why everybody has, like, a visceral reaction.
Okay,
Every time I do it, everyone, male, woman, female, whatever.
First of all, the sounds are fucking insane because
They
like
hate-
you don't swallow
They're
your
like, Drew,
spit.
don't do that. Don't do that. I'm like, why?
I guess it is stop. It is the closest you can get to like sticking the middle finger as like an adult. Does that make sense? Like, because it's really nasty. It is so nasty. You know what it is too? I have always found like impersonating giving head to a girl so gross. Like,
So
what do you?
people can go like do that whole thing and it's funny.
That's
See
crazy.
you like
that looked insane.
well, I can give myself head.
No, you can't.
I really can.
Let me see that thing.
No, but that's funny to people. But like, look, you can't even look at it.
So gross, bro. Also, why is it a thing? Are there women out there who see like guys who thirst trap with the whole tongue situation? Like, are there actually people out there, women and men, who see someone's tongue doing all that and they're like, fuck? Because like I see that and I'm like, I don't know. At that point, just like post yourself actually giving head. But then I guess like it's the whole thing is your face will be blocked. Disgusting. I just think it's nasty. It's just so visceral.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. It's so visceral. And I think most people who do that, especially dead serious, are bad at giving head to women.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when The Weeknd was obsessed with
I was
talking
gonna
about
bring
giving
up-
head to women.
And he was flicking that tongue on stage rock hard.
Like, that's crazy. That is crazy work. Also, like, I don't know. Something like it feels like a lie. It feels like a lie.
Girl, we didn't even fucking talk about Gaga performing to 2.1 million people.
I haven't seen anything of it because I wasn't like on my phone. All I saw was like a screenshot on Instagram, or I saw a thing of like crowds like moving.
It's crazy.
How many people?
2.1 million.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah, we can pull that.
Brazil,
Guys,
see you tomorrow.
we're gonna pull up to Copacabana. Literally 38 people show up.
Copacabana. No, we're gonna get kicked out.
Yeah, my dad got axed in the head at Copacabana.
Oh, that's sweet.
Like legitimately,
I know.
and it's stuck in his head.
You know what's crazy is I've never noticed like this little spot right here is a scar, and like if you look and touch it, it's a scar, but it literally is from when I grabbed that stocking as a kid and I stabbed myself in the head. But I've never noticed. That's why I have a weird fake widow's peak, because if you look too closely at my scalp, you can see like a small line where hair just doesn't grow. So my hair like started growing around it.
Ew, it's so nasty.
I should shave my widow's peak,
Yeah,
right? And I
it's
should
really-
shave like around my head to give myself like the perfect ideal
It's
hairline.
really gross.
Stop shaving your widow's peak. I guess everybody gets to do what they want, but like the shaving the widow's peak.
The 5 o'clock shadow widow's peak like is a really crazy vibe. You're allowed to. You're really allowed
You're
to.
allowed to, yeah. If that's where you want to go, it's literally
But I
like
see
no.
it.
It's like if that's what you want, like I love you and I'll go there with you. Would I do it to myself? Absolutely not. You couldn't pay me
We
to do
see
that.
it.
But I see you and I see that that's what you like.
I think widow's peaks are like so
That's what I'm saying.
cute.
How did
I
people
want
get
one.
because I don't even have a deep widow's peak. Saying that is crazy because I don't think I technically actually have one.
I want one. And growing up, I wanted one so bad. When I was like learning like Punnett squares and like genetics and shit, I was jealous of the people with widow's peaks and like the earlobes.
What earlobes? Like disconnected? Like
Yeah.
earlobes? Are your ears? Oh, your earlobes are like connected, but I think mine are pretty connected too.
No, you have detached.
Is that like?
But you can't. You want what you can't have, and I wanted.
I've never thought about my ears. I can't lie. Like my ears have never been like, oh, I wish I had better ears. Like, but I know some
I mean,
people,
you should be thinking about them, babe.
Are they big?
They're nasty.
I feel like I have one pointy ear, and
No, you have such cute ears. You have such proportional.
in
ears.
middle school one time, I don't know which ear is pointier, but one time somebody was like, you have such an elf ear on that side of your head. And that was the only time I thought about my ear, and I did cover my earlocks. I was
Oh, insecurity is
I'm
born.
not an elf.
In-
Because also I was
insecurity is
really
born.
short.
I think pointy
So it
ears are
felt
cute.
kind of like they were calling me like a hobbit from Lord of the Rings.
I genuinely considered getting my ears cut and then sewed into being pointy for like 30 minutes.
That's
When I was like 16, I'm not even joking.
oh, well, I considered splitting my tongue.
I wanted
when
a
was teenager.
split tongue.
I wanted a split tongue
because
really
seeing people like try
Play with it,
two
yeah.
drinks at the same time, could you imagine what that would do to your brain? Like cutting your tongue in half and putting like coffee in one side and then Coca-Cola in the other, and then like half of your brain tastes coffee and half of your brain tastes Coke. Like, could you imagine what that fucking feels like? I feel like it would short circuit your brain. I guess you could literally just put a
Two
drop
straws,
of Coke.
yeah. You wouldn't have to like go the extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a bit obsessed with body mods when I was a teenager. Like there was a second where I really like it. I feel like for a lot of people who actually go into it, I never went there because my dad was so anti like piercings and all those things. Like my dad didn't even like that I dyed my hair a lot. That was a huge point of like beef between us. I wanted to say a better word, but I can't say like beef. That was our beef growing up. And so then I had fake gauges. I had those earrings from Hot Topic that were like the fake gauges, and I really wanted to stretch my ears. Now I'm glad he didn't let me because I don't think I would be able to like rock stretched ears still. I think I would have like moved past it. But he wouldn't let me do that, and I really wanted like an industrial bar. I wanted piercings all down my ear. I wanted a nose piercing. I really wanted an eyebrow piercing. At one point, I was like really thinking about like the
Nose bridge.
nose bridge, but my dad was just so anti all of that because for him that means you're a fucking bruja and you're evil and you're like going to hell and you're gonna burn and like also bring demon crats to the family.
Yeah.
So that wasn't a vibe, but I wish I did. I wanted it so bad, but I did want a split tongue because I was like, damn. But to me, that just sounded like a lit party trick.
I really wanted like an RFID chip put into my palm right here so you could scan it. And like I've seen people like
do people still do that? Because why at certain stores it's like put your hand here?
That's I think just like biometric reading like at the airport and shit. Like that's not like chips in your hand, but
I meant for like at Whole Foods when it's like if you're an Amazon.
That's just biometric, like scanning your palm, I think. But I'm not 100% sure because I love to spread misinformation.
Well, I'm going to do kind of the power of makeup situation like Nikki Tutorials, except change the lines on my hand and then see if the biometrics can pick me up.
Girl, there's no stopping this fucking palm. There's no changing that.
Yeah, you do have like the lines. Like, I mean, there's stories.
I've got the lines of a mastermind.
I have just like the softest, nicest hands ever. Like, you met me in person.
Okay, both of our lines go in between here. This means we're selfless. We give too much of ourselves to people. I'm not kidding.
I'm sure I know a lot of selfish bitches.
No, selfless.
Or I said no, but I'm saying I think I might know a lot of selfish bitches with that mind. They're going against their beaten path.
No, there are too many selfish people in this world.
I do think being selfish is so important, but also I think being selfish is important for anxious people who care more about the people around them because they don't see any value in themselves, which is like sadly me and a lot of people I know.
I agree to a certain extent, but like there are people that take the selfishness to an extreme.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what gives like the word or the idea of selfish such a bad taste in your mouth. But I remember when I first started going to therapy, that was a huge thing with my therapist, is her kind of like reiterating to me time and time again that the idea to be selfish is like coded in negativity, but being selfish is such a key component of living your life and moving forward and like checking with yourself. And she always talked about how to her, the idea of being selfish is less about being greedy or being like uncaring to others or like constantly putting yourself first above others as much as it is just like you are all you have. So to make sure that every movement you go through, it's with the selfish intent that like, this is what I want, like this is what I'm feeling, whatever. Because a lot of people aren't taught to be selfish. I think especially like women and
I'm not.
Gay dudes. Are you gay?
I'm gay.
Oh, fuck.
Ow.
There go my chances. I would never have sex with you.
Well, that's funny because I would never have sex with you. Your body disgusts me.
The idea of your body makes me quiver with you.
Shake in anger.
Well, shit. That was the episode. Huh?
I'm so sore from fucking working out 4 days a week. Oh my God. And guess what? I'm going to the gym today.
My wrist and jaw hurts because I was hanging out with your mom last night. It's like, yeah.
Why would your jaw hurt?
She had a stain on her leg, and it was ketchup, and I was trying to get it off, but I used my, my mouth. Ew.
Never mind. I was going to go real low. Won't do that to you.
Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode.
How about we do Drew Psyop?
Oh.
Yeah. This is my impression of a lesbian dropping her keys. Oops, I dropped my keys. Also, I love eating pussy.
I believe when lesbians like talk about giving head because I mean shit, there ain't much else to do. There's plenty of other shit to do, but like
plenty of other fish to fry.
You can't move the car without starting it. What is the difference between kava and kratom?
Kratom is evil, sinister, dark, sick, twisted. Don't ever touch it in your life. It is an opiate analog, and not really, but it attaches to the same receptors in your brains that opiates do. Kava is like similar to Xanax in the way that it like calms your anxieties, but it makes your mouth really numb and it feels fucking weird.
Dude, there's a bunch of kava bars in Miami. It's a huge thing.
Kava is like more chill, and I think there are
there's kratom bars in Miami too, though.
Yeah, there's like cultural roots in both kratom
kava.
and
yeah,
kava.
I looked it up when I saw the kava bar, and I was like, "Holy shit, kava is a thing!" But yeah, it is like a huge like cultural thing.
I think Samoan, but no, it's like drinking beer without all the bad effects of alcohol.
Oh, there's kava bars here.
I'm sure there's probably kratom bars here too, but that shit is so evil, and like it's so sad watching like these like influencer white girls accidentally get addicted to these feel good shots and then not realize that they're literally about
the kratom
to go
ones
through.
That were like all over the place.
If you see those blue shots that say feel good on them and they look like they're a supplement that you just take at night, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna drink, or I'm not gonna drink tonight, but I'm gonna take this and feel fine, you will get addicted to them. Your body will develop a dependency to them, and you will go through withdrawals very similar to that of fucking heroin. So just be careful. I'm not telling you don't do it, but just tread lightly.
But kava's chill.
I think so. I haven't really looked.
I'm pretty
much.
sure there's so many bars.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought when I saw the kava bar, I thought of kratom because I always mix those up. And I was like, holy shit, people are just going and getting kratom drinks.
No, they do that.
No, that's what my homegirl was telling me. She was like, oh, at one of the kava bars she goes to in Miami, they do offer kratom drinks as well. So there's like the regular kava drinks that like everyone is used to, or you can add kratom to your drinks. And she was talking to me about that. And I was like, please don't put kratom in your drink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit. I should probably stop taking kratom every day, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. I can't. It makes me feel so good.
My media is Driving on 9, The Breeders, SMS, Miley Cyrus, Margaret, Lana Del Rey. And then, what was that song? Paper Gangster, Lady Gaga. And I still haven't started The Rehearsal, but literally everyone in my life is saying that the third episode of The Rehearsal is like one of the greatest piees of television
You know,
ever
it's all
created.
fake and it's scripted this year.
The Rehearsal?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm lying. I don't know. I haven't heard shit about it, bro. Mine is Welcome to Hollywood by Beyonce. The B-Day album is my favorite album. I'm sorry if you want to fight about it. I don't want to hear it. Alone Again by Gilbert O'Sullivan, which is what I did at karaoke. And
The saddest song ever fucking created. I've heard that song a million times, but reading the lyrics was really destabilizing. But I know it's like
it was
fake.
a crazy vibe. I came into karaoke and immediately did Alone Again.
Alone Again. Naturally.
Yamaha, the fast edit by Radio Madness on SoundCloud. That is a song Mason sent me. That's like from The Dream, who's like a Miami classic, but I've never heard that one. And it sped up is so good, and it's all I've been listening to.
Oh yeah. You love the 80s.
And yeah, that's my media. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully I'll be alive next week.
Hopefully I'm not alive next week.